Hey guys, how are you? What's up, kinda. Hey guys, welcome back to We Kinda, where we got all kind of weed over here, all kind of weed, all kind of motherfucking smoke within weed realm. Okay, for y'all, what's going on, my peoples? Welcome back. Thank you for having me on your lovely device, whatever you utilize to access the YouTube. Y'all ain't shit motherfucking going on but the motherfucking dispatch. Let me tell y'all something. Supposedly a teacher that was one of my teachers when I was growing up had passed away from this virus. So, but she was pretty much an ill lady anyway. So I'm hearing like a lot of people who are like older and sick, you know. So yeah, today I didn't eat any meat, y'all. I'm so proud of myself. Today for breakfast I had some rice from yesterday, some eggs, and I had one yolk. I had 3 eggs, but I only used one of the yolks. And I chopped up some green peppers and onions in it. And I had a raisin like English muffin. With a little bit of butter in it. And that was for breakfast. And then for dinner I had some potatoes, fried some potatoes and cut up some onions and garlic in it. Put some sour cream on it. Seasoned it good. I'm full, y'all. Oh, between my breakfast and my dinner, I had a bowl of cereal, some honeycomb cereal, and I had some little cups of ice cream, and that was it. So I ain't gonna say vegan because I know vegan is like non-dairy, non-dairy as well. So, and like no eggs and shit too. So I'm semi there. I'd say I had a vegetarian day, okay? We'll just call it a little vegetarian day. But I'm trying to take meat and shit out of my diet. I mean, it's not going to be completely out of my diet because I already went grocery shopping, so I have a bunch of meat in the freezer. But for the most part, I'm about to start, I'm about to just try to lay off that meat shit, y'all. For real. So let me do this. I know we about to smoke, y'all. I already got it rolled up. It's right here. Calm down. Calm the ass down. And we about to turn on the dispatch. Let's see what the fuck is going on, because every time I get on here, y'all, it be some crazy shit. Every time I get off of here from, fucking with y'all, I be hearing all the crazy shit. So I'm like, let me just catch this on here. So our setup or whatever. I'm about to cut this light out. You already know what's about to go down. Get my flashlight on. I set my flashlight up. And then I like that tilt on that little edge up there. Tilt up so I can have... Hey! Hello. How are you? I got me a little coat on. Nifty. Ain't got no sleeves on. It's a cute shirt I got on. I got like some net lace in the back. Or whatever. It's more so got the design on the back of the shirt. In the front it looks plain Jane. But yeah, guys. Thank you for joining me again. Without any further ado. Okay, now we're just looking for a lighter. Look, now we're just looking for a light. I could have sworn I had grabbed one because I know I'll be coming out here. Joy and Dexter. Joy and Dexter, that's the hood, y'all. That's the hood. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to use the last freaking match that I had left, okay? Even though I really don't want to use this match, but I can't find a lighter and I don't want to leave you guys. You know what I'm saying? Go back in the crib. So, we're going to use a light. So this is the last, oh no, it's some more. Oh, okay, good. I was about to say this is like the last light, like off of The Fifth Element. Remember they had to do all the elements and he couldn't blow because the last match to save the world. Okay. Here we go. Oh. Wee. Don't. Kinda. I love my shit, y'all. I can't wait to get this shit on wax. It had a little rattlesnake at the end. I cannot wait. Well, I can't wait, but I'm just excited about it. So, Let's see.
Can I get a report number, please?
I'm about to pick it back up. So, see, I had got some water on these, so they a little fragile. I know this gonna light, and it's gonna be close to fire, close to my dang on finger. Ah, okay, maybe I should just use this one then to flick it on. I can't be wasting these matches. Okay. I thought I had one more, but I got some more. What's going on is I wet these things up, so they're not really working like they should be. So let me see. Let me hold it right. Uh-oh, there goes something. Uh-oh.
This airport location is a child's father trying to receive his item. I heard this ticket here. Looks like a white Dodge Durango. It says the person also is wearing a mask there for this line, FA there.
Oh, that's cute.
Radio be advised that white Dodge Durango is going to also be involved with ours. Updated information. It was just 05 Silverado on a white Dodge Durango.
So if you guys want to see this look, I have another channel. It's called Oh So Prissy Shay. OHSOPRISSYSHAY. Check it out. Check it out. And then with my teacher, y'all don't know if she went in there saying she was sick and they just pronounced that. Ain't no telling what happened. So I don't really want to report that story, but they did say she passed a couple days ago. So rest in peace, Miss Perriman. And for like 3 years, she was my acting teacher. She was a character. She gave me all A's, y'all. I was a great actor. She was famous too. Yeah, like people like Jackie knew who she was. Amongst other celebrities, but I remember a story about Jackie standing out. Oh, and then I remember Miss Perriman, she had brought the lady from Coming to America. She brought her to our school, to our classroom. We was talking to her. The Queen.
17616
The one who Eddie Murphy wanted to marry, the main chick. Yeah, she came up through for Miss Perriman acting class, and we got a chance to meet her. So that was cool. Look at a little red lip on the blunt action. I had on a pink lip earlier. It softened it up, didn't look so Christmassy.
255.
But yeah, I got the pink in the house, so I'm like, let me freshen up my lipstick. Oh, I'm not about to go in the house. So then I'm like, what I got in the car? Keep the red on me. Okay. When in doubt, wear the red. Yeah, so seeing what's going on in the city of Detroit. It's been pretty busy since this corona been going on. Or I don't want to keep saying that word. Like the corona beer. Okay. Extra light.
Radio be advised that white Dodge Durango was going to be the vehicle that was taken from our victim here. License plate is going to be David Zebra Robert 89.
Y'all gotta keep the faith, y'all. Faith over fear, okay? Faith over fear, y'all.
9-3, I saw you taking a pull from Fairport. gonna be around for the station.
Let me see. Let me think what we could talk about, y'all. We got some stories to tell, huh? Okay, let's talk about me working at the post office. All right, I worked at the post office before. Okay, now. Okay, remember the story I always talk about my old best friend, right? Her sister had got dropped at the post office. She would not hire me. And then, you know, my old best friend's cousin, she let her get in, and she was up there taking the mail, throwing it away in abandoned buildings and stuff like that. So they fired her. They followed her one day and found out what she was doing. And plus, these neighbors are nosy anyway. And people always watch out for the mail lady. So you know somebody watching, looking at her do that dumb shit. It was called marriage mail. Marriage mail happened on Monday, where it's like the couponings and all like the advertisement mail. It's called married mail because it goes with the regular mail. And it's mandatory the bullshit. So she threw the bullshit away. It was so heavy to carry.
In an unknown direction on the side streets.
So she did that, and she would not refer me. So anyway, long story short, I wound up getting my own. I wound up getting in anyway. Okay. It wasn't my time then when I tried to, so I got in anyway. And y'all, when I got in, okay, let me tell you about the interview. Let me tell you about the whole process. So,
she's walking up like point towards my right now.
They wanted to hire for Amazon help. So, I applied or whatever, and you know, I applied and the guy, okay, so I applied and, you know, I got a call basically to take the test and this and the third. I got an email to take the test. Because I had put on my resume that I was like I worked in a mail room. I put on my resume, I worked in a copier mail room, like copier printer place, and it had a mail room where you sort out mail and shit like that. That's why I told them I had did. So, they gave me a call back. I got a chance to take a test, was it? They didn't even take a test first.
We want to be over. We agree with the primary unit. 259.
So yeah.
259.
This is the one I wanted to use.
Just realized we get on the mission.
They wanted to do it. Okay. I got lipstick all on my damn fingers.
Go ahead, sir. I was clearing up ASG, head back to the station.
So, I got my email or whatever to take a test. So I'm up here YouTubing. Damn, really? I'm up here YouTubing. What's the test? Like different people who taking this test and shit, right? So, let me see if I'm gonna try this one. I know I got something that I can use. I was just trying to avoid from using these. I was trying to use the one first. I had a little bit of the little color on the tip. So, guess I'm gonna have to use it.
8244 now.
Yeah, like I didn't want to stay. They did it, y'all. Anyway.
Yes, ma'am. Wrapping up. Just correcting here.
So we're gonna pause this because they ain't really talking about shit on here. There we go, cut back. So look. So I'll make it a short story. So I was YouTubing people who worked at the post office. Like, what kind of test is it? So basically the test is like this, y'all. It's like, okay, it give you an address, and then you gotta pick which one, and then they'll repeat the address, and you gotta pick which one was the wrong address. That it may have like a pier or a comma or a street and a drive, something different, minute, something small for you to know it's that. I think it did a little personality test or some shit like that. You do a P test, you to take the P test. What else? We were like in this classroom or whatever. Had a dog trainer come and train us. He trained all FBI, everybody work for the government. This one guy trained us. His name like Jose or some shit like that. He bring a damn dog with him and shit. You do a pledge. Anybody who ever got hired for the government, including the president, everybody do this pledge and shit. Then, let's see. That's pretty much it. So, okay, so then I got chosen for the interview. He interviewed me. I didn't hear back from him. No, I did hear back from him. I got hired in. And then they're supposed to do something. Oh. Yeah, I got hired. I'm supposed to get like a start date. I didn't get a start date, so I went back up there and asked for the postmaster. I talked to him. And he was like, okay, yeah, I'm going to have him, whatever. So basically, okay, I did. Fast forward, I get to the post office. It's kind of like the plant. I worked at the plant before, too. So, it's kind of like the plant or whatever. You just got to have your straight face on. Look like you don't take no shit. Don't be all smiling in front of everybody's face. If you do smile at one person, do it quick. Postmaster ain't your friend. He might be cool in that interview, but then when you get out there on the floor, he gonna try to act like, oh, you taking too long to come back. When you get hired, make sure that if they do give you a route, you only take one route. Don't take no route and then somebody else's block. That's overtime. That's too much work. Somebody got me like that. A vet got me like that. Gave me a block off of his route so he can go home early. And I ain't know no better. So I did a whole entire route. Plus, I went on somebody else's route. What else? It's dusty than a motherfucker in there. When you go on them shelves to get that mail out, like when you get your mail, don't have to show your kitchen table. Don't put that shit in your mouth. That shit is so fucking dust. That shit be every fucking where. Ain't no telling who done touch it, where it's been. That shit be on the floor, all these nasty ass bins, and it's a whole bunch of nasty shit. Same nasty ass rubber bands we use and shit. Like, dusty ass truck. You can fall. Ain't no telling where your mail done been. So that mail is dusty and dirty. I'm telling you, be like, there's a whole bunch of, what they call them, dust bunnies. Whole bunch of them just flying out. Because it's so motherfucking dusty. Now, I got one more motherfucking match to use, but I'm not going to use that one more match on the end of that. I'm about to roll up again and use that one match for my new one, okay? That's what we about to do. So, y'all, I'm about to roll up. I'll talk about this shit. So, yeah, your mail is real dusty and dirty. That was one of my main problems there. It's like, you couldn't sit down. You had to stand up, motherfucking, which is kind of like the plant, though. But in the morning time, you gotta line up to the motherfucking clock. Hurry up and get the line on the clock. Hurry up and get there, line up. You gotta punch it to the gate. You gotta go to the gate. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck else? Punch through the gate to get to the back to parking lot. Then you gotta stand at the punch thing, old fashioned punch thing, and then you know what I'm saying, they tell you who your route, you meet up with the postmaster, whoever your manager is that day, whatever side you on. They tell you a route. You go over there, that person who already doing the mail. You might go get their bin. Their bin is the parcel. So you got the regular mail that go in your mailbox, and then you got the parcels that's like the boxes and shit. The boxes and shit, it comes in a bin in the morning. So when you, it's like, let's just say it's 50 fucking bins, right? You doing Route 11. You're going to look for a bin 11 because those parcels in bin 11 go to 11's route, okay? So that's how simple that shit is. So you go to your bins, you basically, so you take your bins, you take all the parcels, and I'm just doing this shit by recollection. It's been a few years since I've been there, so this is literally at the top of my head while I'm rolling up and shit coming to me as I talk about it. So I take all the bins. So you got a street. You go by your streets and shit, right? You put all your streets in piles. So just say you got 3 streets, right? 3 streets. You got the first street, second street, third street. All the parts for first street, whether it's bags or boxes, go in one bin or one side. And you got to keep this one bin. You might get lucky get 2, but it's really just that one bin you get, right? And somebody might be gone for the day, did they route and let their bin behind. So then you can use that bin, you know what I'm saying? Because it's an empty bin, you know what I'm saying? So all your bags, all your parcels, ain't no telling how long or wide or big it is, whatever it may be, go on this side. Then you got the street 2 or street avenue, 2nd avenue, and you got the 3rd road, okay? All that shit, right? So then you do all your mail. You know, it's like the mail slots go this way and that way, okay? It's like an L shape. So you got the slots in front of you got to put from, then you turn to the side, and then you got to get these slots you got to pick from, right, to the end of your block. And it's like the street, and they got like the colors. It's like change colors. Like, okay, red street is first, then you're going to see blue. Okay, you know at the end of red street, you know you got to go to the blue street. You know what I'm saying? That's how I go. Green, then that's 3rd street. You know what I'm saying? And so forth and so on. So then, you know, so how you do it is you take, so let's see, red street is the first street, right? So let's say you take all the mail from until that red end, right? So we at the end of First Street, the end of the red, because it's blue next. So I take all that mail that's took out from the first street, I rubber band it up. Boom. I'm going to put that with the 8 parcels. I'm going to put that next to I'm going to put on a tray. It's like a long tray. Come in. Over like that. And then you take all the mail that got the blue. That's over the blue, because that's 2nd Street. We'll rubber band that shit together. Boom. So when you do your route, you know, you do the GPS. So I don't know how you used to do it back in the day, but I know now today, since technology, I just use GPS to find the street or whatever like that. And then, so then you go to your, okay, so that's in your left hand, right? Like your bill mail, I mean, you got to sort out like, and also, I mean, it's more to it than that too, because you got to sort out what kind of mail it is too. Like those stamps, like STD, like standard and the certified, all that stuff, is that shit got to get in order too. Okay, it's crazy. Oh, because you got to get your whole tray. This how I go. I forgot this part. When you get your bin, you also got to get your trays. Your trays are on the shelves. So you take your tray of mail and you bring it to your Route 11. You got it's just like it's a 11 spot where the bin at for Route 11. It's also, you go over the back where the tray's at, it's 11 spot for it's 11 route. It's mail there too. It's a spot for that 11's route mail. And 11 route mail come in like 1 tray, 2 tray, 3 trays. I worked in the suburbs, so I had at least 2 trays. In Detroit, they 2 trays is a lot. They got 1 tray. That means that they hardly get no mail in the city, and most suburbs get all the mail because they got the businesses, of course. So they got they're business people, so they get all the mail all the, and then people solicit them too. More businesses solicit, they get coupons, discounts, and shit like that, right? So they always get more mail. Okay, it's just a city. That's the best part, work for the city, but the city is like the dogs, the robberies, and shit like that you got to deal with. But in the burbs, you got to deal with that. You got to deal with the dogs. Yeah, they deal with the dogs, but they're not no stray dogs. They're really homeowner people dogs. That's the difference. And then in the city, you got to deal with homeowners and the stray dogs. Suburbs, you don't deal with no strays, but you deal with homeowners, and ain't nobody have to ride your ass in the burbs. You feel me? I mean, they might, but slim to none, right? So, anyway, so you take the tray from 11 route, okay, and so you sort that mail. So you got to take all that mail that's in that tray that's mixed up, It comes from a factory where they already done scan every single piece of mail in the world gets scanned. And it's like it goes so fast, like this scanning process goes so fast, like make no noise, like because I mean that's how many letters a second it's taking a picture of a record of, right? So all these letters are coming from this factory over like that, and they're supposed to be in order, but they don't. But that factory, they don't never get in trouble for it. We complain all the time, like they don't never put our shit in order. It take a lot of time. So y'all be wanting to get out and back in a certain amount of time, where you need to tell the factory who got our mail from the trays, they need to put that shit in order. So they have your shit out of order or whatever. So you got to go through your shit or whatever. You got to take the mail and put it up on those trays. Remember I said you got to pull it down? No, you got to put the bitches up first. So I get a tray. I got 1, 2, 3 street. One street may have a whole full tray. The second street and third street might share the second fucking tray or whatever. Anyway. So even though it's like really like 11 blocks or whatever, like they probably like up to 11th Street, really, okay? I don't know why I keep using the word number 11, but that's just what I'm using. So, I'm just trying to I start off with 11, so I'm just gonna try to keep them whenever we talk about this route because it's helping you better keep up. And so then, so you put all the mail up into the red street, which is the first street, the blue street, which is the second street. Third Street, or what I say, Third Avenue, Third Road, or some shit. And I ain't gonna be technical with it though, but listen. So then after you put them all up and they're all in order, then you pull them down and rubber band, pull them down, rubber band, pull them down, rubber band. Okay, that's how it is. Because the reason why you gotta do that is because that's just how it go. Like your mail is hella mixed up. They try to put it in by blocks they supposed to, but you just gotta sort through that shit. Okay, so. Now, and the reason why we do it like that because we got to rubber band it together so it'd be easier to deliver it out. That's why we got to do it. They're supposed to have it already in order, and to bundle it together, they use that as a process. Like, okay, just sort it all in here. So bundle all the red, bundle all the blue, bundle all the green. So it'll be easy for you when you go around. Okay, I'm on Red Street. Let me pass out my red. Let me get my red rubber band pack. Boom, boom, boom. My blue pack. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So now, you sorted the mail out or whatever, and you got your trays and shit. Okay, so that's the mail that you hold in your left hand, right? Then you gotta hold your like magazines and like wide big letters in your right hand, okay? And then in your left, right? Or you might have your no. You're gonna have the regular bill mail, your bill envelopes or some shit like that, or like your credit cards, so like people solicit a credit card to you, something like that, in that type of envelope, that go in your hand. Then the magazines and shit and the wide mail that can't go in your hand, that go on your arm, okay? And then like the marriage mail, like the mail that's fucking like your advertising and shit like that, that stay in your satchel. That's what it's called, your bag. You keep that down there, so you go through your hand, get out their names, their address, all the addresses on First Street. 1, 2, 3 first. You get all her, you get the handful of her mail out. Then she might have some magazines. She might not have no magazines, but if she do, then you get that out. She don't skip it and go to number 3. She got to get the marriage mail. Okay? So, which is her advertisements. Boom. Fold that shit up. Open it with I do it with my pinky, and open my pinky, and then like this in my hand, I just put it in the slide. Boom, knock that shit up and go down the porch, walk that shit. I lost some weight on that shit. I ain't gonna motherfucking lie. That's the only thing I miss about that motherfucking job. But they was trying to get my ass up out of there, y'all. I had to make my moves and shit. They was making theirs, but I wish it wasn't like that, the way it was. But, because it was really helping me lose weight. Like, even if I wasn't trying to, even if I still have my greedy habits, I still was fucking losing weight. And I'm like, I'm not going to be able to lose weight because I still eat meat and like the bad shit and shit. And I still was eating bad shit, but was just dropping weight like crazy. And it was a hot ass motherfucking summer too. It was sweltering hot. It was sweltering hot. I promise you. It was sweltering hot. I promise you. It was literally on the record the hottest summer we done had in a while. So, promise y'all. Only a couple years ago. A few years ago now. About 2 years ago now. No, about a few years ago. Yeah, going on a few. So, so then look, Then, okay, you also got to get your keys. You got to get your certified mail. So that's a whole nother different sector. So you got to go sign out to your car. Let them know what kind of car you got. Let them know you to get your gas card, all that shit. Write down what car you got and you got your gas card. Some certified mail might go with your with your car. I mean, with your, yeah, when you sign in shit, get your certified mail. Certified mail is different. And your certified mail is on a different block. So you go to the certified mail area, you look through the boxes, you see, okay, they go box 11. Do we got any certified in there? Meaning the shit you got to sign for. That's a special mail. So they don't come in the trays like the whole Route 11, you got to put the slots. No. It's a whole nother sector. And it's another area. They got all the route numbers. And you look for your route and you put out a certified. You sign out. You got to sign that said you done pulled your certified. That's how serious it is. When you pull your certified, you got to sign. You don't sign with the trade, no, but the certified, you got to sign and say you took that shit. You don't sign with the parcels in the boxes, but hell yeah, you got to sign and say you got the certified mail, right? So you got the certified mail, you done signed in, you got your keys, you got your scanner. That's what else came with it too. Now we got scanners and shit, right? So you go out. Okay, so you got your mail, you got your packages laid in the bin, you got all your mail in your trays, whatever. You put all that in your bin. So basically, you ready to roll out. Got my twin Glock 40. From what I can remember, that's about the most you got to do before you able to roll out. Okay, so you rolling out and shit, right? So when you roll out and shit, you about to you put your shit up to the dock. We in the dock now, y'all, because we got to go over the back where the trucks and shit at, where the parking lot where the cars is, where the trucks is, you know, our cars and the truck cars, USPS trucks, USPS truck cars and all that shit. So whatever route you're on, that route usually have a car. It does have a car assigned to it, or not a specific car. You know, it does have a specific car. Yeah, all the cars will have numbers on it because the keys have numbers on it. So that route, whatever. No. No route has a specific key. Route don't have a specific key, but some routes have specific cars you have to use. Okay, so if I get a van kind of car, I can't have the drive up mailbox that day. If I got a route where I'm not walking, then I have to use the old school pull up boys. But if I got a route where I'm doing all walking, ain't got to pull up shit, I'm getting me a good old big van, you know, the big new boys or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? But if you got to pull up into a mailbox and you're not getting out walking doing a part of your route, your whole route might not be like that. But if you got a second of that, then you got to get an old school boy, because on the old school boys, you got the window for you to hang out. You can't pull. I mean, you got the old school boys. I mean, the new ones got the window, but they ain't gonna let you do that shit. They ain't gonna let you do that shit. So anyway, and I think it's on the left hand side too. Yeah, so you driving. The wheel is like London. It's like UK. I learned how to drive on my left hand side too. I forgot. I learned how to drive on the left hand side working at the post office too. You gotta go to the driver's course too. I forgot to tell you about that too. You gotta go to the driver's course. That's just my motherfucking filter, y'all. I had to make me a filter. You know, I gotta roll me up a filter. You know, that's how I prevent. Remember how I was like all that all nasty stuff, spitting and stuff with y'all? I just couldn't stand that. I can't stand that in life. It just be by myself. I cannot stand that, period. Especially y'all watching me. So yeah, I put my own filter in. Now I'm digging, putting some more here and there. Alright, so what would I leave off at? I said you gotta do the what now? You gotta do the motherfucking car shit. Okay, yeah, we talk about the cars. So, okay, so I go get my car, go to the parking lot. You gotta go to the parking lot. You got the numbers on order, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Sometimes that was hard to find though, even though it seemed like it's in order, but some people won't park their shit in the right spot. Yeah, some people park the car in the wrong spot. Cause each car has a designated spot. But some people be like, hell no, the route I'm on today, this car is all the way in the back. I'm a lazy motherfucker. I want to pull up in the front, so I'm going to pick somebody's in the front spot. Oh, some dumb shit. That's what they do. And who about to investigate and see who was there the day before? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, anywho. Because the routes change and shit a lot. Especially if you're not a vet. You got to practice on different routes. You got to, wherever they need you, you'll fill in, basically. So, I find my truck or whatever like that. And if a dock is open, I'll bag up to a dock. I open both of the doors in the back wide. You got to open both your doors wide. And then you could ease back, pull back, or whatever. But you gotta be trained because it's that shit. Like I said, they got a driver's course, a whole separate driver's course you got to go through for a couple of weeks or a week or something like that. So it's a few week process. You know, you got to sit there in the class. You got to talk to. You got to do practice. Going up to mail. We got they got mailboxes, and we lined up and practice with practice mail, and we walk up to mailboxes and shit, y'all. We drive up. We do obstacle course. It's crazy. Anyway, it's just fun to get to know people. It's funny though. So. Yeah. So, what was I about to say? Pull back and go back into the warehouse. Before I leave out, I get my scanner, sign out for my scanner for that route. Then I let them know I got this scanner today. You gotta let them know you got that scanner, right? Because you gotta turn that scanner in, inventory or whatever. Then you load up your back of your truck. If you can't find a dock, if there's no dock available and the dock is filled, then you're gonna have to just park your truck or whatever you're in your van, just park it to the side as close to the warehouse as possible. And you gotta take your bowling where you gotta take your bin and roll all the way down and roll your bin through the bumpy parking lot. That's how it is. Bumpy. Or whatever. But if you get a dock, you ain't got to do all that. You already in the warehouse. Roll it on up to your truck. It's kind of like it's like a little bit of down. Like you kind of like a little step down. You know what I'm saying? To the truck. But shit, you get to load that shit up easy or whatever like that. And then when you're done, take your bin, roll it back, go out down the stairs, get in the truck, pull up a little bit, park it or whatever like that, close the back doors, because remember they open, get in the car, and then get in the van. So now you in the van or whatever like that. Well, before you pull off, you're going to be in the van sorting out your mail. You know what I'm saying? In the van, you're going to be like, okay, I want this block over this tray on this side. There's shelves inside the van and shit. You can put your parcels on the floor and all that shit, right? And so, then you now this is the last one. Oh, no, it's not. This is the last one. Oh, there you go right there. So then, once you in the truck, got your shit motherfucking straight, what you gonna do is you gonna put First Street. You gonna look at your mail. You gotta look at your mail. You gotta look at the mail that's in the tray. The mail that's in the tray, the mail you ain't got to scan for, but it's like it comes straight from the warehouse. Ooh, had to drop that one. It's lit, but it's lit on this now. Yeah, that thing was too close to my motherfucking finger. But whatever I gotta do, right? Okay. I'm just glad I lit the right end. When I get this together, then I pick back up where I left off. Okay. So we go to the gas station, depending on if the truck got gas or not. Usually I just go anyway. Unless it's like, if it's on a quarter, close to full, I don't fill up. But if it's like a half, I fill up. Because I'm going to use majority of that. And then the next person that get in it, you know what I'm saying? They're going to need the gas. And it end up funny, like, it's just a courtesy thing. You know what I'm saying? Just a courtesy thing. So, get your breakfast food, whatever. We used to have like a gas station that was like a Speedway. Speedway, like a nice, clean, convenience store. It had like all types of breakfast stuff and lunch stuff and everything there. There was one cool guy I had met there. He moved. I had went to go back to visit him, but he had moved to a Speedway out of town. So I never get a chance to talk to him again. But he was my buddy. He was cool. I see him every morning. Then shit, get on your route. Pass out your motherfucking mail. Get in your route, pass out your mail, and motherfucking shit. Get on the shit. Now, I got crazy ass story about all sorts and types of encounters. Crazy people, animals, and all. You hear me? But for some reason, I feel like I should say that for another video, just to have more content. You know what I'm saying? So, that's pretty much like the gist of the process of getting into the post office. Like, it does take a long time for responses. It does take a while. By the time I applied, I probably got hired in like a month later, which was abnormal. But I probably didn't start working until like 2 months later. So it probably like a whole 3-month process for me. Training and all that. You got to go through all these classes. I told you. Driver's training is one class. To sit down in downtown in the office is another class. Or get your flat your paperwork and get trained for the dog and shit like that. Then doing the mail drill exercises is another class. Those are 3 different places I've been to, y'all. Different times. I think it was like weeks and weeks. I think like 1 week process for each location. So yeah, it was like crazy. Got to be up early as fuck. Oh my goodness. Like, if you were late, they was gonna, like, if you were like 1 minute late or something like that, they on you. Crazy. But yeah, my post office, he tried to put me on blast. I'm some, come here. Come here in the middle of the aisle to show everybody he having a conversation with me. Which is not a good look, by the way. It makes it out that you done did something, but he was just complaining. I don't know about time I'm coming back or something. I don't know. Some shit I wasn't trying to hear. I'm like, I'm sort of familiar with this area, but you ain't giving me the route where I'm familiar with it at. And it doesn't matter if I was or not familiar with this area. Shoot, like, y'all giving me different places to go every freaking day. Which is not giving me opportunity to learn the routes. You know what I mean? So, by the time I get the hang of a route, I'm switching to something else. Gotta get to learn the hang of that. And guess what else? some routes have special places that have special types of mailboxes, like key in and shit like that. Different types of crazy shit, right? This is one mailbox and this one apartment building. It's so rigged that only the post office lady know how to unrig it. Kid you not. It wasn't no there's key in and door open. It was a big special ass key, and you had to turn it, and you had it's like something on the side, like it was something. It was a hidden little tool. That you had to press or something like that. And that motherfucker will open up, but I'm like, damn, this shit crazy. So yeah, it's so much different shit to talk about working for the damn post office, United States Post Office. But ain't no scandal shit like that. I'm just let you know that right now. I don't know no scandal shit. If I did, I would not say that shit on TV. But I really wouldn't know. I mean, I really don't know no shit like that. This is just all like personal experience and shit, like process the the hiring process, what you got to do, what you go through when you in a hiring process. You remember the people, you remember some of them. I only remember like one girl really, to be honest with you. That was the girl I was sitting right next to on my left side. I don't remember the girl who was sitting on my right side or a guy, whoever. But yeah, I barely remember them people in most of my classes. I remember some of my teachers. I remember my driver teacher. He was cool. I don't remember nobody in that class though. I remember one girl that was sitting next to me that was in my government class where we was doing all our paperwork and shit like that. Figured out where we were going, what city we were going to and shit. They would like put our cities on our what city we were going to and shit. And that just come back to my recollection because I really forgot what we did in that one. But yeah, that was like we did the pledge in there, we did the dog training, found out what city we were going to route in, which we already applied. And no, we found out where. Yeah, because some people, they didn't know that they were going to be, like Detroit people, they had, like, different, like, north end. You got, like, different areas in Detroit, so they're the ones who was really finding out where they was working at. You know what I'm saying? So, I already knew I was going to be working at where I fucking interviewed from, you feel me? So, yeah, this one girl, she had got the clerk position. That's the girl who I was sitting next to. She got the clerk position in this nice one city. I remember that position was open. I applied for it. That's why I remember her, because she got the job I wanted. She was in a different suburb, but she was in the inside door in the clerk's position, y'all. But she was high yellow and everything like that. So I'm of course I'm gonna let the little white girl, looking black girl, get it. Especially because it's like a real white suburban motherfucking post office. So I know they might let no nigga get up in there looking like that. So she had a job. I was like, oh, I gotta apply for that one. But anyway, I needed my job anyway because for the simple fact I needed to lose some motherfucking weight. So I knew why I was really applying. I needed the money, and I really was like, I need to exercise. And so at first I used to want the routes that you drove up to, but then I was like, the more I was benefiting from walking, I had stopped getting into those types of routes. I used to like dread, and why that's when they started giving me those routes. Soon as I did not want to, when I used to want them, like, oh, I want to drive up, just pull up. Then I was like, that exercise, it just felt good. It's on the third, even though it was blistering hot outside, it's just the exercise felt good and I was losing weight. You know what I'm saying? Because I was losing weight without me even having to, you know what I'm saying, force myself. It was a job, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Like, it was cool. But yeah, I did not want those. I used to dread. I'm like, dang, this whole drive up mailbox route, no. Give me a route where I'm walking. I used to love the routes when I was all walking. Yeah, so let's see, the bathrooms look like old school, like when we was in the school days, like push the foot on the pedal on the floor, and then the water sprinklers open and turn on. That's what it was like. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is old school. It looked really old in the office, I guess, or whatever we work. You know, some people cool, some people not. I remember this one white boy. He used to help me a lot. He was cool as fuck, and he was new too, and he didn't even have to. He was just helping me, and I was just like, thank you so much. Like, he don't know I'm about to quit that motherfucker because it was on my head. But I was like, thank you so much. He was like, yeah, he used to complain all the time. Like, they want us like working bees. We got to do it like they want us like working bees. This and that, because they was on our head. I'm telling, because I was telling him, he was like, I know, they do him the same way. I was like, this is crazy. And then this one black girl, she came to me. She's like, this cannot be life. This cannot be life. I was like, it ain't. And I said, and it ain't. And I said, I'm not claiming this. I said, I've been looking for other positions anyway. I was like, we don't have to work like this. It was blistering hot. You don't understand the conditions, though. Like, I mean, that shit was motherfucking hot. And only one time did the motherfucking supervisor, her hating ass, only one time she came through with some motherfucking water, y'all. They gave you well, no, they didn't give you that. I think I had to go buy my own motherfucking raincoat. Like, I had that raincoat that was like the, a hood over you, like a overcoat, raincoat, plastic or whatever. Yeah. For when it rained, that kept me dry. That was cool. I love when it rained. That was the best. Summertime and the rain. Oh my goodness. That'd be a hot day. Then it rained. Oh my goodness, y'all. The post office is the best job if you can handle. Like, it's better for men, right? To me, it's just better for a man. But if you could just handle like the morning bullshit right there, but they were just trying to get rid of me too. So that's why I said it's more for me. I was trying my best, but I don't know. They was comparing me to other people, but I was doing great though. You know what I'm saying? They were talking about the hours, like how the time I was coming back. But when I come back, other motherfuckers was there too, just not coming back. So why y'all trying to be down on me? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all bitches trying to be funny. But I'm gonna tell you, I got a whole bunch of shit to tell you. I just thought about some shit too. Oh my goodness, but it's gonna come think about it again because it's a part of the story. Part of when I left and shit. But yeah. Anywho, anyway. I want to get off of here. It's been a minute. You guys stay tuned for some more USPS stories. I was just trying to think of what other type of shit I could just tell y'all about or whatever before we got off of here. But yeah, it's the best job if you want to be alone. Oh my goodness. Like, by yourself. Just your thoughts, nature. Especially if you're in the burbs, just beautiful landscape and everything like that. It's just like, I got so many customers to talk about, rides on different customers. All this stuff just coming back to me, dog. But we're going to get to all of that. Like, some people are memorable, okay? For real, for real. Yeah, so, you got it's that rush, everybody in the morning. But then majority of the day, that's like an hour. That's like 2 or 3. That's like, could be like 2 to 3 hours in the morning time. Could take up to 4 hours, really shit. But about 2 to 3 hours in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the mail that day, depending on the season, time of year. You know what I'm saying? Shit, sometimes routes I had like 5 to 6 trays. Like, you feel me? Like, y'all want me to, y'all crazy and eat motherfucker. For real, for real. And so, yeah, y'all, there's a lot of shit. Learning how to use a scanner, that's pretty much easy. You cannot check out. If you come in, you gotta, they check you, they check your route to see if it's any packages unscanned. If you got a package unscanned, you gotta go take it back out on the route. You gotta go find it, whatever it needs to be. You gotta take it out back out or find it. Some you probably drop off at the wrong house. I don't know, but until that bitch is scanned in, you cannot leave. Packages are mandatory at the end of each, not even the regular mail, but just the packages. If the packages is not all scanned in, they are properly delivered. Or whatever, or your certified mail. If you got certified mail that wasn't nobody that assigned, you got to have it with you. Whatever it may be, everything got to be scanned, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever and accounted for. Turn your keys back in and shit. You know, shit. Yeah, turn your keys back in. Okay, all the mail that you didn't take out, all the mail that was undeliverable, whether it been, I can't even think if I gotta use the bathroom. All the mail, okay, like you couldn't find a house or some shit. I can't find this motherfucking house. I don't. This number is ain't between these two motherfucking houses, so I'm just put that back in my satchel. You feel me? Shit like that, or you know what I'm saying? Whatever. That shit come back, put all that shit in the mismatch bin, or it could have been your. That's what, right? There you go. It's coming back to the mismatch bin, meaning that the people from that manufacturer, they gave you a street that ain't had nothing, that ain't your block, or no, I mean it'd be your street, but that number, it ain't. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that far down. It ain't not that far down. You know what I mean? That it could be on the same street, but your street numbers could be start with all ones. And this street, it may be your street, the first street, with all ones, but this one got all sevens on it. So, no, this go to the seven. So, this go to somebody else's route, basically. So, I got to bring all that mail back. It's called mismatch and all that shit being, or whatever. And then, you know, you put that shit in the, they sort that shit out, or whatever like that. They take that back to the warehouse or manufacturer, or whatever like that. Or some shit I didn't deliver if I didn't deliver a route. Like if it's getting too late, and I know they want on my ass about time, and I can't finish the whole block, I'll go deliver the packages to that motherfucking block, because I know I can't leave unless all they pack. At least I gotta give that block a packages. I at least get them packages, but that mail, I just bring it back, put it back in the mismatch bin, or put them back on the put it back in the mismatch bin. That's where they go. Or and then they come back to them or whatever like that. So that's how you do that. Just so the mail can come back, keep it going. But you deliver most of it, so it's fine. They be in your head, you can't do that shit. Like, fuck it. Y'all talking about overtime, this and the third. Y'all ain't trying to get that, but shit. It just took me about an hour to find this motherfucking block. For real. Oh, I remember one time this bitch pulled up on me. I'm gonna tell this story, but I can remember it. This bitch told me she needs some help. So I was done my route. I went to her and she was like, she outside. So I pulled up on her in the car. I'm like, what's up? I see her in the house. She said, yeah, my truck is open, which one's supposed to be. Go get the tray that's in the back, not the front. I said, oh, okay. So I went on her thing. I seen it was more mail in the tray in the back, and it was less tray in the front. So I go grab the tray in the front. Boom. So she come back while I'm already grabbed up. She said, I told you to grab up. I said, oh, my bad. Oh, okay. And I just kept walking and passing out. She was bad because she was trying to get home earlier than me. She thought she was about to slick me, y'all. Gotta watch that shit. They think they try to slick your ass. You just gotta be swifter than, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be slick. You feel me? Slicker than wine sperm. For real. I'm like, oh, hey, I'm glad I called her while she was already waiting on me, but I guess I took so long she had already started her route, and I'm glad I did. Take my time. She had already started her route, meaning that because she was supposed to meet me at her truck. I was taking so long, she just said, fuck, she ready to go home, so she ready to get this mail out. So by the time I get there, pick up all that mail, you feel me? Because she was going to have a hold to her little mail, and pick up all that mail, then she be like, I'm gone. By the grace of God, that was on time. Boom, caught her on the block. Oh, because she ain't about to walk all the way back down to the truck, you feel me? She like all the way in the middle. She way far from the truck, too. I go in there. She's like, it's open. I'm like, all right, boom. Go in there. I seen that one in front. I said, oh, she ain't really got shit up there. I seen all that metal box in. In the front, lock her shit up. Gone. I'm gone. I park. I got my satchel on. I got her mail in my hand. I'm starting my walk. She pull up on me. I ain't telling him. I said, oh, okay. Kept walking. Bro, walking up the steps. Passing out the mail. Fuck you, bitch. I know what you try to do, bitch. Thought you was slick, huh? They ain't got no love for you. Gotta be on your motherfucking toes. That one motherfucker got me though with the extra route though, but hey, you know, you trying to be nice and shit like that. You ain't trying to cause no motherfucking strife and shit like that. You just want to go with the flow, roll with the punches and shit. You in your 90 day, you ain't trying, especially your first, she caught me in the baby beginning with it. You know what I'm saying? So, but had I known, I would have probably definitely said something like, hold on, wait, are you supposed to? I would have just questioned. They gave her a question, you know what I'm saying, just to be funny, so make her think. Like, aren't you supposed to? Or somebody said the way that this goes is, you know, da-da-da-da. But anyway, we already at our end, y'all. I feel I've been talking too much already. I gotta motherfucking go use it. I thank you guys for tuning in. We got all kind of weed. Like, share, subscribe to this channel. Okay, stay tuned. More stories coming about the USPS post office. My experience with a little time I was there. Thank you guys again for, you know, being supportive. I appreciate you guys. I have 9 subscribers here. I only really asked for 10. I have another goal for the end of this month too. I don't have one, but I'm making up one now as I'm talking about it. So hopefully I meet that one. I'll let you guys know what that one is. All right, May 1st. Talk to you guys later. Stay safe, y'all. Bye.